Aaron Donald said if this was to end, not a big deal. I'd sleep easy. I'd be at peace if my career was over. There's some contract stuff that has to get figured out. Aaron Donald was speaking with the I Am Athlete podcast. I don't know if it was I Am Athlete Tonight or the I Am Athlete podcast, maybe both of them. Aaron Donald said that he came into the NFL predicting to play about 8 years. Winning the Super Bowl makes him want to run it back. His contract needs to be worked on first. If not, he's at peace with moving on. Aaron Donald is an absolute stud. Obviously, he's a Pittsburgh guy, has been lifting since he was 11. People talk about him being the greatest player in the NFL, maybe the greatest player of all time, the way he's changed games. Now he's a Super Bowl champion. He's very well paid, but there's a contract that he has to deal with the Rams. There's no way they want him just gliding off into the sunset after what they were able to accomplish and finally getting a quarterback in Matthew Stafford, right?
No, there's no way they're going to let him go. And I saw something. What's he getting paid this year? It's nothing compared to what like the highest paid defenders are. So, yeah. His contract, they're going to have to step it up, but it's also a great negotiating tactic. Yeah, and I believe him. Like, hey, I've done everything. I've proved that I'm the most dominant dude in the league for a long time. I'm cool walking away. So the team has to be like, hey, I don't know if he's 100% serious, but we need to sure as hell make sure that he does not go anywhere. So let's find a way to make him happy.
We don't have to restructure the contract. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, we don't? No, not at all. All right, I retire.
Yeah, calling it.
Yeah, all good. Yeah,
and he's in is he in his prime? I mean, I feel like he's in his prime still.
I think he'll be in his prime for the next 10 years with how much he works out and the way he works out. You know, like I think his prime is getting extended. I assume Instagram videos of Aaron Donald just doing Aaron Donald stuff will do very well. He'll be able to make money post-football with the connections he's probably made. He's Aaron Donald, so he can get into any conversation he wants to get into because of the dude he is and how good of a football player he is. I love the fact that he is completely okay with retiring. You know what? Hey, why don't you make it fucking worth my while, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you make it worth my while, McVay, huh? Why don't you? You want me to come back? Cool. I'll come back. I'm okay to
They
play.
have to, and they have no other option. They absolutely have to make it worth his while.
I'll go right down to I Am Athlete. I'll be with Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
Everything I do in this gym will get millions of views because I am an absolute freak show athlete. Make it worth my while. You want me to come back, line up in training camp against 300-pounders every single day of my life? I'm already a Super Bowl champ. I've already cemented my legacy. I'm a Hall of Famer. I've done everything I wanted to do. Told my dad he can retire. Hey, hang up the boots, Dad. Took care of my family. You want me to keep going? Make it worth my while, Sean. Make it worth my goddamn while.
He just bought a new house, too, in L.A. I mean, when he's got AB's his agent now, so I assume AB's going to get him the best contract that he can possibly get.
So he's with Dahn Sports. That doesn't mean Antonio Brown is his
pretty
agent.
sure that means AB is his agent.
He was announced.
Is he registered with the PA? AB get registered? Like he's certified?
Don't play yourself thinking that AB's going to play next year.
He's amazing.
He is absolutely amazing. But Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics has signed with Dahn Sports. Yep. Aaron Donald has signed with Dahn Sports. I'm excited to hear how these negotiations go. Who is the acting negotiator? Is it Kanye, who's a great businessman, by the way, right? We've all heard and seen the way he handles his business. Are they just going to acquire other agencies like a lot of agencies do where they just buy up like actually 15 agencies and like, hey, now you're with us, now you're representing us? Is that what Dahn is going to do? I guess TBD. But Aaron Donald's going to get a great deal. If Dahn Sports works on a deal, it's going to be a great deal because Aaron Donald's already said, if it's not, I won't play. I'm cool with not playing, and nobody wants to see that.
Well, I think he's only making like 14.5 or like 14.25.
It's a lot of money, by the way, too.
Ton.
Somebody that is.
I hope Kanye is doing it, by the way. I hope Kanye is calling Les Snead, the GM. Hey, Les, we got to figure something out with my boy Aaron. So
I hope he has
back to me real quick.
I hope he has his mask on. Too. I hope he has his mask
in
on.
person too, and he only negotiates in person.
Gloves too, like a handshake deal. But let me.
He's got these new boots.
We take these mechanics off.
Let me take these off. Put it back on. That'd be amazing. It changes the game, right? Remember, I think Lil Wayne got into the representation game. I think Jay-Z has gotten into the representation game. You know, and it's always like hired and acquired almost talent. It runs it, agents and stuff. If Kanye and AB are walking into Les's office, I'm fucking here for it.
Yeah, it'd be unbelievable. And this all but signs OBJ's fate, right? Like if they have to, pay Aaron Donald, they already don't have that much money.
He's coming to the Colts now.
Yeah, Odell's probably not going back to the Rams. I don't know if he's going to the Colts because I did see he wants to play for Bill Belichick. So maybe he's coming to New England. Maybe he goes to Green Bay.
Dude. He had those goat shoes he handed over to Tom. He's like, bring me down Tampa.
Well, I don't know if they can do that either.
What?
Go to Green Bay, Odell. Honestly.
Should. Why not?
Green Bay.
Gosh,
Rodgers.
it sounds like that would be a great combination.
Aaron Rodgers and Odell Beckham Jr.
What?
I think Odell would be very happy there with what LaFleur would do with them. Man, it would be. It could be fun to watch. I hope they're at least exploring that.
But
Well, I'm sure they are, right? I'm sure that's what the Green Bay Packers are doing. They're looking into it.
He has been linked to them, but isn't it one of those things too where they're saying he's going to miss the first however many months of the season next
who
year?
cares? It
Probably.
doesn't
No,
matter.
I agree, and they
Who
should.
cares?
But yeah, I mean, they need to bring him in. They do.
Buffalo, unfortunately, makes a lot of sense too. If the Bills bring
They don't have room.